We've been waiting on the return of the LeBron lineup to be just as amazing as it was on the, you can see the lion going around. I like that. I actually like this box, Strive for Greatness. Cleveland, Miami, Los Angeles. It gives you all of his locations. 20th season for LeBron. And the LeBron 20 low. You got Cleveland 03 to 10, Miami 10 to 14, and then Infinity, which you got the 8 also, which was the shoe that LeBron wore in Miami. And then you have him coming back, Cleveland 14 to 18, Los Angeles 18 to now, Nike patent 2022. The LeBron 20 changes the game for LeBron. It actually is going to flip LeBron back into prominence as far as sneaker culture is concerned, because this thing looks and feels like a Kobe. And I know it's intentional, because what happens is, and I'm giving you that tag just so you can see what it looks like and you can see the RFID chip underneath the tag. But I want you to get a good look at the box, because without the picture of this box, you don't see how much thought went into, and this is 20. Going around to the side of the box, that's 20. That's what that is. And you have the LeBron logo with the 20. And that's all over the shoe as well. And the signature at the back, and then the 20, the X, Roman numeral. But we have to get into this, and I want you guys to see the shoe. So let's slide it out of the tray and put this. You got 2 layers of paper. And it gives you a top-down look at the model. By far and away, the best LeBron we've seen in a long time. Now, what's on this paper? I know you guys are like, well, what's on the paper? Well, you have 20th anniversary, 0 to 30, the land, LeBron. It's just a ton of cues on the paper. Very cool. And it also comes with a type of retro card explaining what the technology is in the shoe. So you got Cushlon, air zoom, carbon fiber, midfoot shank, lateral guardrail, multi-directional outsole traction array. All right. And then it looks like a playing card on the outside, and that's the same thing that you find on the paper. So inside of the box, I'm looking for a QC stamp. And a lot of the LeBrons, and I've noted this, throughout a lot of the shoes that I've done for this channel, the LeBrons tend not to have a QC stamp. So sometimes you can find it underneath or on the inside of the box, but a lot of the LeBrons don't have the QC stamps, and that doesn't help you with authentication. But this shoe, in the purple and gold for the Lakers, it's more lavender here, and you have what looks like a bandana kind of array at the front, which is definitely LA to the core. You got King 20th World Championship, I think it says there. But I'm not sure of what this material is, man, but it's like a jacquard woven material. It's not hyperfused. It is. You know what? It is hyperfused and reinforced around here. And that's a leather that has a debossed. The same debossed elements that are found on the midsole here are found in this kind of, it's not hyperfused, it's actually stitched and bonded with this jacquard kind of material for the upper. The swoosh itself is leather. The shoe still rings up at $200. But man, they stepped it up with this model. You actually have a Dubré with 20, and then you come up and you still have the X for the laces here. And let me move this down so you can see the tongue, which is leather at the top. And then on the interior of this model, you do have that 20 logo. And I actually have to read that so I can see it. loyalty, family. You know what? I think that is actually the crest for the school, even though it has the 20 added to it with the swoosh and the LeBron crown. But an incredible shoe, man. You can see crowns in it. You can see the lion. I think that's the lion there in the midsole, the outsole. LeBron's 20 may be better than Jordan's 20. Let's look at the back of the tongue real quick. Designed and engineered to the exact specifications of the next generation, and it has the 20 in that next generation. The insole, nothing else kind of fancy about that. Trying to see if I can take it out, but that insole is glued down. Man, oh, the shoe insert actually has lions, the LeBron logo, lion. We want to put this back inside, and we're going to get to a close-up, a little bit more detail here. Hopefully you got to see it fairly well. I will show you that heel where you have this leather debossed kind of branded LeBron logo in there. I don't know if this is 23, 33 or what. I think LeBron has to change numbers, so he may be going back to 23 this year. This almost feels like it could come off the swoosh. But you got that double swoosh, a leather swoosh underneath, and then more metallic, holographic material for the top swoosh. And on the inside of it, it's just the stitched leather swoosh. The trim around here, I can't tell if that piping is reflective. I don't think it is. Beautiful shoe, man. Beautiful. All right, let's get to the talk about what's going on with the shoe and wrap this video up. 1 second. All right, we got to take a really good in-depth look at the shoe. I'm going to be putting paper and everything back into the box, but my goodness, Nike stepped it up. Now, one of the things that I've recognized with the signature sneakers, and I know I'm loud with this paper, put that back down in there just so I can have it out of the way for a second. What I have noticed about the signature sneakers for this season, the upcoming 2022 season, is the design elements from the Nike GT cut are showing up on a lot of these shoes. A lot of the shoes. The Giannis looks a lot like it. The KD15, the Kyrie low looks a lot like the GT cut. This LeBron reminds you immediately of a Kobe and of course of the GT cut. And the reason for that is the GT cut was an extremely successful shoe for Nike basketball. And I think it actually flipped the switch back to relevance for Nike basketball. So like I said, you got the GT card here, not the GT cut, but the LeBron 20. You have this card here on the inside that tells you all of the facets and aspects, and I gave that to you at the beginning. But let's give you the details from the box and from the label. So LeBron 20, violet frost, metallic gold is the color. The style code is DJ5423-500. Wanted to make sure I got that in so you guys could have that information at your disposal. I'm going to pull the shoe insert out here again. And I'm going to give you the size label because it is on the medial side of the shoe. This thing is ridiculously padded on the inside. So it's going to be comfortable. The LeBron 20 is going to shift Nike basketball back to streetwear. It's going to be a shoe that people decide to wear casually versus just on the basketball court. They did a great job with this. The bread colorways that Bryce and Bronning were wearing throughout the summer, I honestly don't think they gave the shoe the kind of look that it needed. Now, I'm really skeptical of empty toe boxes, but the interesting thing about the design here that you find stitched into as a reinforced leather segment on the side of the shoe at $200, man, it's expensive, of course. But these details, this kind of woven jacquard kind of upper, I don't know what it's called yet, and it's not even on the card. Nike Sphere. Nike Sphere. So it is on the card. It's at the very top. I'm going to look it up and I'll put it in the comments next to my head here. But Nike Sphere is what it sounds like the material is called that's on here. And I want to read and see what it does before, you know, I'll edit this and put it in the video or in the comments next to my head. This looks just like the Kobe 4. I mean, just like the Kobe 4, just like it. This 20 is an excellent upgrade over previous LeBron's. Excellent. I still didn't give you the size tape, the label. The small code is LN4. That's made in China. Well, there's a new code on the inside of the shoe. And I'm not sure what that code is, but underneath the Chinese sizing, there's a small code. I won't read that because I know people take this information and they use it in fake videos. But the UPC is still there, and the dates of production read 03/31/22 to 07/22/22, 07/22/22. There's no QC stamp visible right here. I don't want to pull the entire box apart. It was great to get these things a bit early because, man, they stepped it up. Nike did a fantastic job on this shoe. Hopefully you guys appreciated it. These will be gone in a second. I won't even keep these that long because somebody actually wants them. But man, I look forward to seeing like the wear testers video on these. And for the first time in a long time, I'm probably keeping a pair of LeBron's. These are gorgeous. I'm not even a Lakers fan. These are gorgeous. It's a great basketball shoe. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.